What is going on, everybody? This is Josh back again with another video, and it's another 911 reaction. I'm trying to get these out so I can just be caught up, and then from there I'm going to start doing back-to-back of The Office or Always Sunny. That's kind of the plan I'm going with. Lately my plans have not been working out, but that's kind of what I want to do. So this is going to be the original 911 season 5 episode 9, and then after that it's going to be episode 10, and I'm finally caught up with that until the next episode comes out, which is like in March 21st, I think. So that's the next one coming up. I'm trying to get this one out, and this one's called Pass to Prologue or something like that, or Past is Prologue. I'm assuming the next episode might end in a cliffhanger because they're kind of like on a little break before then. So that's what I'm assuming that's going to happen. I did mention in the last reaction that I was going to talk about what I saw on this episode, the one where basically Michael is basically gone. So the things that I actually saw on this episode, which let me see if I can pull it up. So a couple of things I saw in this episode, which I'm hoping I don't have to make this so long because I do have the reaction to come to. But one of the things that I saw whenever I was watching this, because there was somebody in the comments who actually mentioned that they actually had to film scenes where Michael is like in one scene and then the other ones are in their own scene, and then they had like a stunt double or something like that. And I actually saw it in one of these scenes. So that, for sure, the one scene that I do remember is towards the end when Michael and his partner were going at each other, going to hug. So this part right here. You see how they're basically running towards each other and then they hug right here. If you've seen Michael in a couple of these shows, you know that that is not his head. Like I've seen this guy's head so much that I know that that is not his. And then right here, that side view right there, I feel like that's not him either. I don't know how they did this part, because this part actually looks like they are side by side. I don't know if it was green screen or how they actually did that. But when he pulled away, see, look, it just doesn't look like him. Michael seems a little bit more stockier, a little bit more bigger. This guy looks a little bit more slimmer. So that's one of the things that I ended up seeing whenever I was watching this episode. And I was like, no, that doesn't look like him. And then when I saw that side view right here, it did not look like him. So I think this was one of those scenes, and I'm pretty sure there was a lot more that they were just able to edit very well. I'm sure there's a couple more scenes that happened like this, and that's part of the reason why Michael had to, you know, kind of get written off in a way. But I like the fact that they didn't kill him off like they did Captain Vega's husband. And somebody in the comments actually told me that the reason why that happened was because he ended up going to another TV show. So they basically had to kill him off. Or maybe they didn't have to. I'm pretty sure they could have done something else. But that's one of the things that I wanted to point out when I was reacting to this, but then my battery died. So that is one of the things that I wanted to point out when this happened. And I feel like there's more scenes, but I just don't know exactly where it's at. But that was definitely one of them. So let me actually just jump into this reaction, because I definitely don't want to just continue to ramble on and then it's just going to be another long reaction. So let me actually hurry up, get into this. This is season 5, episode 9 of the regular 911. Let's get into it.
Good morning, my name is Chloe. I will be your proctor for the road test portion of your California driving exam.
I've already failed, haven't I?
The light. The light.
Yeah, you definitely failed. Oh, what was that?
That wasn't me.
Oh, what the hell? Is that a busted sewer pipe?
911, what's your emergency?
We were driving and the street exploded. I think we struck oil.
You said we. Who else is in the car?
Oh, that's oil.
Okay, are either of you injured?
I'm fine. But Chloe, she has a pen stuck in her chest.
Is it deep?
I don't know. What's deep when there's a pen in your chest?
I was wondering how that happened. Okay.
She's having trouble breathing. It can't be good. Right?
The pen might have punctured her lung.
It was like right here. Isn't a lung like somewhere down here?
Have them contact CalGem, send a team of engineers to cap this well.
I would expect like an oil rupture like that. Maybe like in Texas, some Lone Star stuff. Not here.
Gabby, can you tell me how Chloe's breathing sounds? Any gurgling?
I'm not sure. I can't hear anything in here.
Can you move in closer?
One of them has a sucking chest wound. If we don't get them out, she's gonna drown in her own blood. We can't wait.
We need someone to cap that well.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh, and it came out.
Fire and rescue will be able to get to you in just a minute. They just need to move your car.
What? Wait, but where?
Come on, everybody, let's go.
Oh, they're gonna move it on top of it.
It's okay, Chloe. Help us here. You're gonna be okay.
Back, yeah. All right. Let's get you out of there. Got it?
Oh. I wonder if it's enough pressure that it can actually make it flip. I guess that is enough pressure.
I hope she's insured.
You got Al Green playing in the background. Oh, they send the move.
LAFD is here. I heard you have a fire.
Oh my gosh, she's strutting her stuff.
Answer.
You yearned for the freedom of your own apartment. Why aren't you there?
I just noticed she has his coat on too.
I don't want to disturb whatever situation this is, so I'm gonna go get my mail.
Oh, not in here, not in here.
What are you wearing?
It's just all I could find in the kitchen.
He got the apron.
I'm just gonna stop myself right there.
I just had to clear the counters off before I think the mail's in the bedroom.
Okay. May, could you?
Like it. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Come by anytime. Call first.
Oh, that was so good. That was good.
Based on my past, Taylor and I have reached a point in a relationship where the woman flees. Starts out small, and before you know it, dropping them off at the airport and never seeing them again. Okay, Clark.
Abby done messed him up.
Breaking up is not inevitable. You can turn it around, you just have to make the effort. Talk to Taylor. Tell her how you're
Basically, communicate.
Apparently, May walked in on him and Athena reconnecting in the kitchen the other night.
You been playing sexy firefighter, Cat?
What makes you think that I was the firefighter?
Ooh.
Come on, I don't want to think about that. And now I can't stop.
That's fun. This episode's hilarious. I like it.
Sir, can you hear me? I'm with the LAFD. You took a pretty nasty fall.
Wilson. Antonia Wilson?
Antonia Wilson is my mother, though I don't think I've ever heard anyone call her by that name.
Is that her dad?
So, if you knew my mom back then, then you probably knew my dad, too.
He was the shrapnel.
Maybe he's talking about himself. I feel like he's talking about himself. Oh, we going that back? Okay. I wonder what we're gonna see. Is that her? What do you call her? Tony? I think that's what he called her. Is that her? No way.
Robbery happened in 1987.
Guy held up one of our blackjack tables, made off with $1.2 million in chips, sped away on a motorcycle, and was never heard from again.
And I'm here why? Pretty sure this face wasn't even born in 87.
94.
Okay. I kind of feel like maybe it wasn't her now. Maybe it's just a cold case.
Explain. Clive Wexler. I'm surprised you don't remember him, because he sure remembered you.
Police officer found him unconscious in his driveway.
Is he all right? Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He's fine.
she cares. There's something there.
Kids not in? Karen took Harry and Denny to get some ice cream. Oh, what about me?
Said you could make it.
Scarred for life. So how much are we talking?
$1 million and shit. That's a lot of money for one table. When I was a dealer, we used a 12-barrel tray with 60 chips per barrel. Depending on the time of day, I might have.
She was the dealer. I'm jumping ahead. I know I am, but I feel like she was the dealer or something.
Hey, what's going on? First you're in here sneaking around trying to grab your stuff, and now you're skipping town.
We can talk about it when I get back.
No, I'm sorry, but we can't. We're gonna talk about it now. At least tell me where you're going.
My father's parole hearing.
So it was her dad.
There's a part of me that could never believe he could have done this. But it's not like I can imagine my mother doing that to herself.
There's gotta be a way for us to find out what really happened.
I have talked to family, friends, investigators. It all came back to the same place. Only 2 people know what really happened.
So the high rollers were over here. There was over $1 million worth of chips right over there. And from what I remember about the tape security, it's way over there.
So it's been like so many years and they didn't change anything? I thought they were like remodeled or something.
As soon as I grab this, you come after me and I'll try and so if you match my pace, it should work out.
Then let's play.
Let's play. You didn't run.
I matched your pace.
All right, let's do it again. Okay, all right, it happens right around here every time in this blind spot. So why did the security catch him?
Because he doubled back.
Maybe there was 2 people there.
Did you work here then?
I did. I was a dealer. But not that morning. I was in class, business school. Student by day, blackjack dealer by night.
And now you're running the place.
Well, I didn't want to stand at a table forever.
Never mind. She did it.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
5'7".
Maybe 5'8".
Damn.
Jimmy.
You two were a thing?
No one knew. The bosses frowned on employees dating players.
Probably afraid you give them inside information.
Am I under arrest?
There isn't anything we can do legally about it at this point. Believe me, I looked. But I did speak with your employers.
Damn. I knew it. I knew Buck was gonna be there.
I told you not to come.
You okay?
No. I couldn't do it. He told me I was a terrible daughter.
Wow.
Guess we both came all this way for nothing. There are no answers here.
That's not why I came. I'm only here for you. In case you needed me.
It's amazing to see Buck grow from where he was in season 1 to be like a player to this. I'm gonna enjoy watching season 1 again.
What's this terrible news you're about to spring on me?
It's not terrible. It's just...
He's there.
Hello, Antonio.
He got roses too.
These are for you. It's good to see you again.
I feel like she's gonna slap him.
I'm sorry, Clive, but you came here for nothing.
Mom.
The past is the past for a reason, Henrietta. It's best to just leave it there.
Wow.
Are you still upset with me for meddling?
It was an affair, Henrietta. Me and Clive.
Oh.
While I was married to your father. He asked me to run away with him. But the day I was supposed to meet him, I
Stood him up. Why would you? Wait.
She found out she was pregnant.
Are you even sure that Dad was?
Henrietta, this ain't Maury Povich. Yes, I'm sure.
I'm just glad that somebody loved you before I did.
Well, I'm meeting a friend for dinner, so I'm gonna take off.
All right, well, have fun.
Here he goes.
Are we having fun?
Oh, we are about to.
Hi.
Bam. And they're going to be together.
So you're sure you're not mad at me for showing up in Oklahoma?
Well, honestly, I kind of love you for it.
Great, because
What? Is that the first I love you?
hey,
Don't make it weird. I love you.
good.
Come on,
Love
Buck.
you too.
Oh. Oh my God. This is a good episode. I like this one. Oh, look. She got the... Oh. I love that. Look at the way that looks. Oh, that's amazing.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry I'm late.
But you're worth the wait.
Oh my God. This is giving me like literal chills. I love the fact of how they're actually ending this off with like every single one. And then that scene right there where it went back, I loved it. Went for a drive with an old friend. Don't wait up. Ooh. That's amazing. I like that. Oh. And then like she said it, he kept the car. Ooh. There we go. That was a good episode. Okay. I really enjoyed this episode. I love this episode a lot. Like the beginning, the 911 phone call about the whole oil thing, and you know, that was okay. But then it kind of did bring them close together, the instructor and then the person taking the driving test. It did bring them close together. So, I mean, that was okay. It, just this whole episode was really good. I like the whole funny part of it. What made me kind of laugh is you get to this point here. You get to that point here. All right. So you get to that point here where it's doing all that, you know, goes on to the next scene. And then right away, it jumps to this one. And then in the background, you hear Al Green, "Let's get it on." And then this ends up coming up. Hold up. Look. Oh my God. And then look. Oh my God. That was hilarious. She's wearing the whole coat or the fireman jacket. And then she's over here like, you know, I'm just gonna go step over here, go get my mail. And then
Not in here.
What are you wearing?
It's just all I could find in the kitchen.
He's wearing a damn apron. Nothing behind it. Just the whole thing was hilarious throughout this whole part. So I actually did enjoy this a lot. You get to this part right here where they're all talking about it, like the whole chemistry behind them. They're telling Buck that, you know, he should communicate with her, which yes, I do believe that. If you've been seeing 911 from the beginning, you've seen the way Buck handles his relationships. It was never the way he's handling it now. Abby did kind of help him become a little bit like know what a relationship was about, but then when she left him, that definitely messed him up. So we end up getting to this part where I think his name was Clive. Clive was on the floor. All right. I actually thought that maybe that was her dad because she recognized the name Wilson and she had the same features as, I think it's Antonia or Tony, Henrietta's mom. She had the same features, so it's like right away she was thinking, or I was thinking that was her dad. But I guess I was wrong. But then from there, you know, it goes to this part right here. It automatically jumps to 1987, all right? So when I see this, I'm automatically thinking, all right, so it's talking about Henrietta and that guy. So I'm thinking it's going back to her time, like the mom's time. So we're going to find out what went on within that relationship. So I actually thought when the robbery was happening that it was actually him and the mom, which is why I continue to say that. But it actually wasn't. It was just the the manager or something like that. It was the manager of the whole thing. So, but I don't know, the whole stuff when they were talking about the whole blackjack stuff, that made me think that she was just involved. She was over here just talking about it. It made me think that she was actually involved in it, and that's kind of where my mind went. I didn't pay no attention to the other lady who it was happening to. Um, and then I guess we finally just get to this part here where Buck is actually finally talking to her, where you have to say, you know, you got to communicate what's going on. And she finally let him in, finally let him know what actually happened, that case she read up on her computer actually was her dad. I don't know if she changed her last name or something like that, because I don't remember the last name of that guy and her last name being the same, or she maybe just took her mom's name. I don't remember. But it definitely was a good episode about that. She ended up getting out the bus, Taylor. We end up seeing Buck right there. I just love the fact that Buck actually showed up, even though she told him not to. He still showed up because he knew that she needed him, or maybe she just needed a friendly face. So I did enjoy that part. When we got to this part here, where Clive was giving her the flowers, I honestly thought she was gonna slap him, because within this time, I'm thinking that's the dad. He treated her like shit, and now you know that's basically where it's going. So that's kind of where my mindset was at, and it wasn't there. Let me just jump to the end, because that is possibly like my favorite part, in the one of the most favorite scenes that I have here is when Taylor actually tells Buck right here. She's actually looking at him, and she tells him, "I love you."
Kind of love you for it. Great.
I was like, damn, that was the first "I love you." So this relationship is getting serious. So, but what made it even better was this scene right here. Clive is just there waiting. Look at that. He's waiting. The bag shows up. Like, and then it goes back in time. Oh my God. Just the whole thing about it was amazing. I loved it. And then look at that. He's just there waiting for her. Look at that. Oh my God. I love this scene so much. And she's like, "Sorry, I'm late." Oh, I love that part a lot. I really did. And then there they go. Just driving. Oh, yes. I definitely love this episode a lot. This one was really, really good. So much, so much. Yeah, I loved it. But now it's time for the next episode. Hopefully I can get that one out as soon as possible. Episode 10. And I think it's a Christmas episode. I can't wait until I get to the next one. 911 is one of those shows that I've been watching since season 1. But the way I watch these TV shows is not like the way I'm watching the reactions. So when I'm reacting to some of these shows, I'm actually sitting down there. I'm not being distracted by nothing. I'm actually watching it. When I used to watch 911 in the beginning, before I started any of these reactions, which is why I want to go back to it and watch it again, is because the way I watch this show or any other show is I'll have the episode playing in the background. I have it on my phone, my tablet, or on the TV, and I would be either washing dishes, folding clothes, brooming. I would be doing something where I could only hear what's going on, but I can't. I'm imagining what's actually happening. I'm picturing it in my head of like, oh, this is what's happening. And then when I hear something like intense, then that's when I'll start looking at it. But then I'll go back to whatever I was doing. So I don't really watch these episodes before I started doing the reactions. Ever since I started doing the reactions, that's when I started seeing stuff like this, and it makes me enjoy the TV show a lot more. I do remember Buck being a player at season 1, so I'm actually glad to see him grow into the person that he is in season 5. So I'm very excited to get to the next one. Let me know what you guys think about this reaction. Hopefully I can get caught up soon, and then every single time I drop a reaction, it'll be maybe a day or 2 after the episode has already aired. So that's what I'm aiming for. I don't know yet, but hopefully you guys liked it. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment, and especially do not forget to subscribe if you want to watch these 911 reactions, because I'm reacting to every single episode. And when I have time, I'll most likely go back to the 911 season 1 and react to those again, so I can actually fully watch them from the very beginning. So very excited about that. So let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.